Does your business involve you or a member of your team making lots of phone calls to set appointments or ensuring people turn up to their reservations? Do you think that time could be spent better? Well, I have created an AI appointment setter to book appointments for my fake dental practice to show you that you could use something similar in your business. This is done using Zapier interfaces and Bland AI, so without further ado, let's dive into it. So here we are in Zapier interfaces, and I do believe you can start with Zapier interfaces for free. So we're going to head over here and click create. Today we are looking to build a form, but we're going to start from scratch. Of course, if you have a software or something you already use where you build out your forms, then you can use that, but we're using Zapier interfaces for this example. So I'm going to head here and click form. It says select a data source for your form, but I'm going to click I'll do this later. Now here is our form and we want to add a title to our form, so we'll click this plus icon here, click text, and as I said, I am booking appointments for my fake dental practice. We're going to call it day, time, dental, and we're going to change this to book appointments. Perfect. Now we can just move this up here. Now, of course, when we want someone to book an appointment, we need more information to be able to call them. So I'm going to head here and click add field. The new field name is going to be name, and we're going to say this is required, insert the field. Now we're going to add another field because of course we will require their phone number in order to call them. So this is going to be phone number. We can change this to phone number and we'll change this to the UK. Here we are, United Kingdom. And this will also be required information. Now we can insert the field. I'm just going to move these around so that they make a bit more sense. Perfect. Now, in order to test this appointment setter, we're going to need to put in some fake data to be able to test that. So we can click here, and now I'm going to enter some fake data. So I'll put my name, I'll put a fake email address, and then under phone number, I'm actually going to have to enter my phone number in order to be able to test this. So I'm going to enter my number, then click submit. Now the information has been submitted, we can head back to Zapier interfaces. So now we need to add in the automation part. So if we click on the form again, we can click action. Now we can see the start of this is when a user submits this form, and I've added some fake data for that. Now I can add an action and it will be to run Zap, aka run an automation. So we can create Zap. And here we are at the start of our automation. So this is where we can actually test to see if the information submitted in the form has been pulled through. So we just click test trigger and it has found a record. So we can click on that and we can see our data has been found. Here's our fake email address, here's our name, and then underneath is our phone number. So we can click continue with selected record. And now we are going to add the next step in our automation, which is going to be Bland AI. This is the AI that is going to make the phone call for us. So if we type Bland, click there. Now, in order to add this to the automation, you will have need to connected your Bland AI account. So first of all, you will need a Bland AI account. And secondly, you will need an API key from Bland AI to connect it to Zapier. This can be found in the settings within Bland AI. So if we click on Bland AI, you can see here within the settings, you click on API keys. You'll find your API key where you can create API keys and you can paste that over into Zapier and continue with the process. So because my account is of course already connected, the action event is going to be send phone call. We can hit continue. The phone number is going to be the one submitted in the form. So in this example, that is actually my phone number. So all I need to do is click this plus icon and then I can add in my phone number. Now for the task, we simply want the AI to ask for the date and the time that the person would like their appointment, and we want it to ask it one question at a time. So the task might be ask for the date and time the person would like the appointment. Please ask each question one at a time. Here we can choose our voice. I am going to change that to Maya. And in the data we want requested, like we said, we want to ask them for the date and the time. So we'll start with the date and we'll press add value set, so we can also ask for the time. We can leave answer machine detection on false, we can leave webhook, we can leave from, leave transfer number. We can also choose whether we want the call recorded or not. That's entirely up to you. I'm going to click false. When it comes to wait for greeting, yes, I would like the AI to wait for a greeting. True. And the first sentence that we want the AI to say is, hey, this is the daytime dental appointments line. Would you like to book an appointment? Language, we can click English. We can leave max duration, leave everything else. For model, we're going to up this to enhanced. We can leave everything else as it is and click continue. And now we can test this step. Hello.
Hey, this is the daytime dental appointments line. Would you like to book an appointment?
Yes, please.
Great. What date would you like to schedule your appointment for?
Let's do the 23rd of December.
All right, December 23rd. What time of day would you like your appointment to be?
Can you do 10 a.m.?
Great. Your appointment is scheduled for December 23rd at 10 a.m. Have a great day, and we will see you then.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So now we know that successfully works. We want to take the information from that phone call with the AI and the customer and get the information back to us. So we're going to add another step in this automation, also using Bland AI. But this time our event is going to be get transcript. So we click continue. The call identifier is going to be from the second step in our automation. So we can click this arrow. The unique identifier, so we can click here, come back and click continue. Now we can test this step. So if we scroll through the data out, you can see here it has successfully provided a summary. Here is a concise and insightful summary of the call. The caller booked a dental appointment with Daytime Dental for the 23rd December at 10 a.m. Perfect. So Bland AI has now summarized the key points of the conversation, but we still need to get this information to us. So we add another step in our automation using ChatGPT. And our action event for ChatGPT is going to be a conversation. We are going to ask ChatGPT to pull out the date and the time of the appointment booked from the summary provided by Bland AI. So if we click conversation, click continue. Now for user message, this is going to simply be the summary of the phone call, and we can add that using this plus icon. The summary was provided in step 3 of our automation. Here is the summary, and then we are going to ask the output to be the date and the time, and we can leave that like that. We are going to up the model to GPT-4, and when it comes to adding a memory key, this means this is something that is going to give us a consistent output. We can just set that as appointment. We don't need an image, and we can leave everything else as it is and click continue. Now we can test this step, and simply we want the output to be the date and the time of which the appointment was booked. So let's click test step. If we scroll down on the data out, we can see the reply from ChatGPT is the date of the appointment booked, the 23rd December. We know that. And the time of the appointment booked is 10 a.m. We also know that to be true. So now we have this key information. We can send this data anywhere. All we need to do is add another step to this automation. We could send it to a Slack channel. We could send it to our email. We could send it to WhatsApp. Wherever you would need that information to go is highly likely possible using the Zapier automation. I hope this video has made you think twice about the power of AI automation and the huge influence it can have on where you're actually spending your time. Could AI automation take over some of the boring, tedious, or time-consuming tasks in your business? Would this allow you to reduce costs, save time, or increase revenue? That is only something you know, but if you have enjoyed watching this video, feel free to hit the subscribe as I continue to explore the capabilities